Hello, YouTube and Twitch, if I ever put this on Twitch. I'm Knight of Misfortune. We're doing our third character creation, aka second character creation, because the second one didn't record for some reason. Thanks, Open Broadcaster software. I'm joined by our DM, Yankel, and our third player, Sam, who is going to be doing his character creation. So you guys take it away, and I'll shut up.
All right.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill and you stay in Wonderland. And I show you just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Sam.
Fuck it, I'm taking both. I'm taking both. Fuck it.
Ooh.
Wait, hey,
That's
hang on,
how
really quick.
D&D
Have
starts.
you seen that commercial with what's his name, Morpheus, and the two keys? You take the red key or the blue key.
No, I haven't
You
seen
haven't
that.
No,
seen
I
that?
haven't seen
Oh my
that.
God, go check it out after this. It's
All
so
right,
funny.
all right.
That must be only in Texas. All right. All right, let's go. Let's get some basic information about your character. Let's go ahead. We'll start with a name.
All right. So first name is Esildor. Do you want to spell that, or you got that?
I got it. Doesn't matter how
Okay.
you want to spell it. It's gonna be spelled like this. What's his
And then
last name?
his last name is Echee.
Echee.
Echee. Esildor Echee.
Is that like the anime Ichi? Isn't that how you say that shit?
Actually, that is random fantasy name generator. That's what that's from.
We're gonna have a little bit of a under the skirt shooting angles from here. Okay, Isildur Ichi. Ichi.
Yeah.
All right. What is Isildur Ichi?
Okay. I have his like age, his weight, his height, his sex, and race. Do you want me to do that first, or you want me to just go
Nah, man.
bio?
Just generalize it. What are you?
Okay, so I'm just kind of gonna like summarize what I had written down.
Mhm.
Uh, I'll start off when he was younger. So ever since he
Hold up,
was
hold
born.
up. Wait, we
Oh
can't
boy,
conceptualize you. We need a race at least.
race, human,
Human.
human.
Boring. I gave you the option to be
I
whatever you
know,
want,
I
and
know,
you
and I
decided to
just,
be a
dude, every
human.
time I love humans. I don't know, I can relate to him more. That's the thing.
All right. Sex.
Male,
Human male. Age at the time of our playing.
age is 32.
32. Okay. Go ahead and throw me this background, man. Oh wait. What do you look like?
Oh, okay. Well, do you have my picture up there? He kind of has like black, long, curly hair, and he's just kind of in like baggy robes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's a merchant and a wizard, or
He's a
more of
merchant.
a merchant and a
What a
wizard.
boring character.
Dude, oh, are you shitting me?
Merchant. All right, all
What do you?
right, come on.
A
So
merchant
he's
is
a
cool.
merchant.
He can have like all right. Let me just fucking do this. All right.
I'm gonna decide what
So
you sell.
dude, now if you're already saying that's boring, you're gonna like shit my whole backstory. But let's just keep going
All
down this
right,
train
all
wreck.
right. Rogue me.
So he was raised in a at a he was at when he was born. He was just they knew that he was gonna be a warrior. He was
What?
raised
How
from
is
a
he?
large
He's a merchant though.
dude. All right, so he was born in the town of Curtiswall, and at the age of 8, he was enlisted into training for the local military. And the scholars and mentors knew right away. They saw his skill in magic, and he's especially good at like illusionary and manipulation and alchemy, like type magic, all that kind of stuff. Um, and after years of training with the city armory, political things went kind of haywire, and there started being a lot of battles and stuff. So he was in all these different kinds of like wars and battles, and that's actually where he spent most of his life, is battling for the king and obeying his orders. He's kind of like a very loyal type guy and very
Like a
like
dog.
lawful, like a what?
Like a dog.
Like a dog,
All
like a military dog, yeah.
right, got it. No, it's
Um,
cool. I like it. Go ahead.
but like all men, the war kind of took a toll on his mind. Seeing his like brothers in arms like die next to him, and he even watched his father die beside him in combat.
Oh,
And
his
so
dad?
his dad, yeah,
His puppy?
Yeah, his dad was one of like the captains in the military, so that's
Mhm.
why he was like kind of like brought in early at an early age,
Okay, cool,
and he
cool.
just happened to be a wicked badass.
Mhm.
So anyway, so after a couple of years, around when he was around like 30, he
Mhm.
got an honorable discharge, and he was kind of just sick with
Right.
war. He was like, he saw so many people die, and he's like,
Okay.
fuck this shit. I'm done.
Mhm.
So he took all the money he had and he bought a trading cart, and he went on to travel the world and hopefully become successful. I don't know. He kind of just wants to live like a peaceful and calm life. He doesn't really want to interfere with people, and kind of he just wants to live a normal life instead of the militaristic life that he was living beforehand.
Hmm.
So, do you want to say something, or want me to talk about more about his personality and how he acts?
No, let's see. Let's see. So far, I have a merchant wizard warrior. Okay, whose dad was like famous captain in Curtis Wall. Is that what it's called? Curtis Wall.
Yeah, Curtis Wall is the name of the town.
All right, looks like you're good with illusion type magic. So when you were fighting, were you like a typical mage? Did you like mage role kind of thing, or were you like in the fray and then kind of doing like some shit with people's like illusions and stuff?
Like frontline stuff, but he was doing illusionary magic to like his trick his foes and stuff like that.
Okay, so like
Um,
a one-on-one illusionary type of stuff.
right, but he also has like an alchemic background too. So I don't know if I can just throw that in there, but that was kind
Mm.
of a part of his background. Or no? Can he only do you want him to like stick to like one like focus or
No, I mean I haven't even thought of alchemy honestly
okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that was gonna bring up
because
like an
I
issue.
hadn't put that in a thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess I should, right? I mean, fuck. That's like something that works and shit.
Mm.
All right, so alchemy. Yeah, Dimitri, as I'm putting the stuff in, you go adding your own stuff to yours to the one that people see. So that we have everything pretty well like done. Okay, so all right, so you did a little bit of alchemy, and you did a little bit of fighting, and you did a little bit of magic. Okay, I mean, like you're coming to a place where you have a lot of shit going on. You know what I mean?
Right. And by when you say that, you mean like too much?
Like it's getting there. You're on the cusp.
Okay. So like I was saying, like very much all that stuff you just mentioned, took up the bulk of his life. Like that was like his childhood pretty much till the age. And then where he kind of leaves off and wherever we start the campaign, he's kind of like starting being a merchant.
All right, sounds good. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that gives me a lot to work with. It seems like it's okay. Like it's not OP,
Mm,
especially since you don't have any cool abilities. You're just like a regular fucking human. I guess you could have done some more shit.
right.
Okay. All right. I like it. Let's go with it. Go ahead and throw me his personality.
Okay. So he's like a relatively quiet guy unless the topic really kind of pertains to him, in
Mm-hmm.
which becomes like pretty outspoken. He's like, yeah. And due to all the stuff he's like has seen in battle, like he's pretty knowledgeable about the matter. So he has a really firm understanding of military tactics and fighting tactics and all that kind of stuff. Um, and he kind of wants to, when it comes to like his fight or flight response,
Mm-hmm.
um, he's kind of iffy on that. And
What does that mean?
he's not gonna like he doesn't want to fight because it's just like he's kind of done with that whole lifestyle. But if someone's like directly like assaulting him,
Right,
he's
right,
gonna
right.
like fight back, or
Cool,
he's gonna
cool.
like, or if he has something like significant to gain, he's gonna like really be kind of fightful.
Okay, cool. All right. Anything else?
Um, Also, he always obeys the law, and he's generally just like a good type of guy. He's not really an asshole, and he's not really like he's just kind of like a normal guy, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A normal soldier. So, you know, if you confront him, he's gonna be he's gonna
Okay.
be kind of like, you know, he's not gonna be standoffish, but he's gonna
This
be. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
This. I have no
Okay.
idea what the fuck this means.
No, like he's not gonna like when you talk.
He's not gonna back down. Right.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right. So give me 5 words. No, actually, give me 4.5 words. Give me 5 words to describe your character. Right. These don't have to encompass him and everything. They're just words that are a part of him. Like you're not just limited to 5 words and that's your entire character. It's just 5 words that do describe him.
Okay.
So it was quiet, right?
Did you say quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. I would
Okay.
also say knowledgeable.
Well, um, knowledgeable about war. But that's not a word. Tactical.
Knowledgeable is a word. A word. It's totally
Yeah,
a
but
word.
but you don't know like a lot of shit. You just know a lot of shit about like the
Okay.
military.
Okay.
So you want
Yeah.
to put tactical?
Sure. Sure. That's a good compromise.
Okay.
Another word I don't know just to describe him would be
Sexy.
resourceful.
Okay. All right.
And loyal.
Loyal. All right. Like it.
All right, how many is that?
4. We need one more.
All right, one more. This is kind of a tough one.
Just one more.
And it's something that describes him. I mean, I couldn't use like magical because that would kind of like describe him. Or like, are you looking for
These are
something more
personality based
personally wise?
questions.
Okay.
Like his way of being is not
I
magic.
would say strong-minded, maybe. I don't know.
So willful.
Willful. Yeah, that sounds good.
Like it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna throw you this little thing that I have here, so you can have this. The document cover you're playing has taken covered files. Cancel. Let me fucking save this shit again. Don't you always get scared when you like go to close something and it's like, whoa, you didn't save, and you just fucking saved. You're like, wait, maybe I didn't save. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit to be like gone forever. Okay. I think it's this one. You can open Excel sheets.
I think so, you know? I'm not sure.
Okay.
If not, I can probably just do it in
I'll link you to Excel, and if you can't open it, then I'll link you a Word.
Oh
Style.
no. Yeah, I do actually have Excel, so I should be good.
Awesome. Wow.
Alrighty, so also
Did
I
you
can
get-
send
Oh, because
Sorry?
I sent it to fucking Dimitri. Yeah, that's fine.
Also I can send you his bio because I have that typed out if you want that, or do you just not need that?
Yes, I do need that.
Okay.
Go ahead and send it to me as I'm sending you this.
Else I would have felt like I wasted my fucking time.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be used. Oh, that's the new one, Dimitri. So that's like the bare bones, basically. Did you get that, Sam?
Yeah, I'm opening it right now.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find my bio sheet to send you that. Okay, here we go.
Verpinski.
All right, I got the Excel sheet open.
Okay, and your character's name is Esildor.
That's correct.
Okay, do you have a tower?
A tower?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean?
Wasn't Esildor like the bad guy from Lord of the Rings in the tower?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Actually, it's spelled differently. Mine is spelled with an E. His is spelled with an I. So
Not the way I
no
spelled it.
correlation whatsoever.
Exactly
Nothing to
the
do with
same.
rings or anything like that.
Okay, all right. So you have it there, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, so there's an asshole outside with the motorcycle just constantly revving it. It is like
You just
I
look
don't
out
know.
your window and he's just sitting there, just like looking at you.
I'm gonna like throw a freaking shoe at him. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. So we have the non-damage stats. Remember, so basically these are like your basic rolls. Like if you're going to try to push open a door, you would use a strength check. If you're trying to jump up a wall, you're going to use a dexterity check. If you're trying to recall something, intellect, right? Your basic checks. But these are not going to affect you in any way, shape, or form the amount of damage you do. Like it will not.
Okay.
There's no correlation. Okay? So that's why they're called non-damage stats. Got
Okay.
it?
So all these I'm looking at right now, these are all the non-damage stats.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. No, the ones that say non-damage stats are non-damage stats. The other ones say damage stats, and they obviously affect your damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So
I don't
we
see
have
any. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be an idiot or anything, but I don't see anyone that say non-damage stats.
strength, constitution, dexterity, intellect, wisdom. You see that?
No, I think you sent me the wrong one. I see
Okay.
damage stats. It says general magical knowledge, earth,
Scroll
fire,
up, dude.
wind. Oh. Whoops.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. You
Now
got
I
it.
see the non-damage stats.
Right. Okay. So we have strength, constitution, dexterity, intellect, wisdom, charisma. Basic
Okay, yeah.
stuff. You know all this from D&D.
Yeah.
Basically, the same things that you do in D&D is going to be like the similar checks, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You have 5 points to put how you feel. Each point is going to correspond to a +1, +2 bonus. Like if you put 2 points, it's going to be +2 bonus to that thing.
Hmm.
All right. Put them however you would like,
Okay.
but they can't be like you didn't mention really anything about dexterity being like stealthy, being acrobatic, stretching even. So like you're not gonna put 3 points in dexterity. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Right.
Right. At no
But
point in
one
time.
might be okay. Do you think that one would be okay? He was a soldier. He was a
All right.
soldier. I
Well,
mean,
we could say that because he's in good physical condition, sure. But
mm,
right, that's like already pushing it, right? Like
yeah.
he didn't say
Okay.
anything. That's not part of his life. All right.
Okay.
Same thing. Like charisma wouldn't really fit the bill just because
Yeah, yeah.
the fuck do you learn? You don't learn how to be charismatic in the army.
Yeah.
So okay,
So want me
so
to divvy those up right now?
yeah, let's go. Go ahead and put your points. Where do you want them?
All right. I'm gonna put. First, I got enable editing. All right, there we go. I think I'm gonna put 1 in strength.
Okay, one in strength.
Um. Then I'm gonna put 2 in intellect and 2 in wisdom.
Oh wow, very mage-like of you.
And
Okay,
then I think I'm gonna do 1. Oh no, that's 5.
that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, two in wisdom is iffy for me
Okay.
because, like, when the fuck did you learn to be wise? You know?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
His years of experience.
I could see that. I could see that, but that's
I mean,
it.
you gotta remember, he was like, this is like his life, like
Yeah,
the
no,
military stuff.
I
So,
understand that was his life, but that's a very one-sided like form of being a wise person. Like the things you learn in war are not applicable everywhere, and so
yeah, that's a good point.
like it's kind of like I know what I know, but there's a lot that I don't know.
Right.
And wisdom isn't really about not it's not really about knowledge. It's about like the way you see things, you
Okay.
know. And I feel like he has a very one-sided way of seeing things.
Okay.
You
So I
dig it?
think, yeah, I think I'll take 1 point out of wisdom and I'll put 1 in Constitution.
Constitution. Okay, so Constitution's gonna affect your HPs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's more fitting just because he's like the soldier and stuff. He's kind of like a lot. He's stronger and more fit than normal
Got
common
it.
folk.
Got it. I like it. Okay. Next, we have damage stats. So there are a lot here, right? You have magical stats, right? So that's earth, fire, wind, water, illusion, spiritual, natural, necromantic, holy. Ah, fuck, it didn't save the thing. All right, I didn't add it to this one, actually. Let me add the two that I just added to mine, which were nature, was it?
Mhm.
And then after nature comes what?
Alchemy. At least
Alchemy.
that's what it says in mine. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, hold on. because I just like messed up. Oh no, okay, that's good. All right. So we have okay. So you also have besides your Earth, Wind, Fire, and all that bullshit. You also have general magical knowledge. General magical knowledge is like you have been practicing magic, you know magic. It's going to affect all of them, but it only affects your chance to hit. It doesn't affect your damage, right?
Okay.
So you know how to work magic, but it's not going to affect how strong you can make something. You know, it's just going to be more likely for you to be successful with it.
Okay.
At the same time, there's going to be certain checks um, that will require, like not require, but will use general magical knowledge as the check bonus kind of thing.
Okay.
And especially when you're dealing with like new magic or something weird, something unknown, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, and then same thing goes for general combat knowledge. And then we're going to be putting points into precision weapons, intermediate, and heavy, but you don't actually learn those things. Like you can put something into like a two-handed axe, and you know how to use two-handed axes. That doesn't mean that you know how to use all heavy weapons. It's just two-handed axes. But for the sake of me not having to write down every single weapon, I just made those three and we'll
Mhm.
just put the points there. But you don't actually know, like, you can't just pick up a claymore and have the same bonuses as you did when you have a two-handed axe because they're very different weapons,
Okay.
right? Okay, so go. You have 4 points to put in your total, all your damage stats.
4 points
That's both
total.
physical and magical. 4 points total.
Okay. I have a question about physical.
I
Um,
have an answer.
all right, awesome. Physical, anything under physical really, whether it be the general combat knowledge, precision weapons, intermediate or heavy weapons. Um, does any of that like include like wands and orbs and stuff like that, things used to cast magic? Because my intention was for my guy to be able to cast all things through his hands.
Yeah,
Um,
no, that doesn't like if you want to have that, you can have that, but it's not like you don't go leveling up your wand.
mhm,
Like maybe if you got a cool one, it would have bonuses, right? And it's kind
mhm.
of like a bonus, but nah, it won't. You won't get like you can only channel your power through this holy symbol. That's not happening.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna leave all points out of that one, just because that's not really my jam.
hmm So we're going
Okay.
straight magic here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's do it.
For illusion and light, and you said four, right?
4, right?
Okay. I'm gonna do
All 4.
one illusion. One illusion.
One illusion.
Should I do one in alchemy?
Okay, you did say things about alchemy. Sure,
I'm gonna do one in general magical knowledge.
I like it. Let's do it.
And then I have it in my bio, but I didn't say it to you verbally. I kind of wanted him to do like electric type magic too.
Nope,
Um,
you fucked up. Should have said
really?
it. Well, you didn't say it. Like that's
Oh,
totally against what's happening. If you, I mean, you could learn it later if you really
okay.
want something like that.
Okay.
But you didn't actually stay. Like at no point did that even like not
Dude,
even
read the bio.
resonate.
It's in there, man.
Okay,
Okay.
how is it in there? Like how? When the fuck did that happen? That he learned that shit
Oh, all part of his military training.
in the
Like,
military? They just teach you how to do all shit, cool kinds of
no,
math.
no. Well, that's why at a young age he realized like his scholars and mentors kind of noticed that he was like special and he was adept in magic.
Right,
So they kind
testing spells inside the womb. Got it. Okay.
of.
So electric type of magic would fall under wind.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
So I think I'm gonna put one in that if that.
but no, it's not fire. This isn't fucking Avatar. Okay. It's wind magic. It's like air magic.
Okay.
And but if I give this to you, I can only give you like I can't let you control. Like you said specifically, electricity. So
Hmm.
you're only in electricity. Like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have all of wind magic. Like
yeah.
this is
That
almost like a half a point, really. So you
right.
could put it there, and I'll allow that. But you're solely electric.
Yeah, that's fine.
Electrics.
That's how I
Okay.
wanted it to be anyway. So.
Okay.
Oh, also my guy has a really, really big penis. Just wanted to kind of just like lay that out on the table. Like,
Okay. We're gonna have to roll for that. So
In one of my
that is
older
a
D&D
roll.
groups, we had rape checks where we'd roll for rape checks. Oh, also I have the hold on. Let me see if I find it. I have the Mega D20 for really, really important rolls. It's like this is the size of my fist.
That's what she
All
said.
right, so just to go over, I have one in magical knowledge, one in wind, one in illusion and
Excellent.
light, and then one in alchemy.
Got it.
All right.
I like this.
All right. So and then I'm leaving physical, all that stuff blank, and then it just says find out how defenses work.
Yes, you will be learning how defenses work once I tell that to you.
Okay.
That was just a note for me, and I just haven't erased it. Okay. That's it. That's all she wrote for now.
Really? All right. Awesome.
AC and HP. Okay. What kind of armor do you wear? Because you never really said that.
Right now at this point, he's out of the military, so nothing, just cloth civilian.
All right. And since we're starting at level 1, I mean, I'll say you knowledgeable in like fucking. I don't know. What do you want to be knowledgeable in? Leather,
Yeah, leather's fine.
plate, fucking dragon skin. What do you want?
I think leather will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leather will be good. I was gonna say some type of metal, but if you're working with electricity, it's probably not a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Shit like that is going to be happening. Promise you.
Every time I cast a spell, I take 2 points of
Okay.
health.
All right, but now you only wear like regular clothing. You're not really an officer anymore. Okay. All
Like
right.
every time, it's like.
This has been done. It's
Right.
in. We got Esildor, the mage from the Lord of the Rings. Got it. All right.
He
Sounds
now
good, man.
exists.
Mm-hmm. All right. Stay tuned if you guys haven't already watched the other ones. We're about to start.
So I guess we have
Yeah.
no idea on how AC or HP is working at this point.
I'm
That's
trying to
why.
tell you, man. I know how it works.
All right. Oh, he knows how it works. He's just not
All,
assigning it to us yet.
it's all
Right.
up in here.
Also the skills such as dodge and I believe alchemy should not be a spell. It should be a skill.
Yeah, but you still put points into it just like you would anything else. Like
Yeah, but it shouldn't be in the Excel file under damage stats. That just doesn't make sense.
right. Okay, you're right.
So
It shouldn't be under damage stats.
what I would do is actually let him redo alchemy because it doesn't make sense for damage stats.
No, it's still going to be something you put your points into, but it's just not going to be a damage stat. It's going to be like random skills. You
So
know what? I
so
think I'm going to do it differently, actually. I'm just going to, like, if you say your character has a cool skill, I'll give it to you.
so yeah, like
Like random cool skills.
I think alchemy should be eliminated from damage stats, and he should have one more point to put whatever he wants to.
Yep, I do too. Let's do it.
All right.
Put another one into Illusion Light.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay, that sounds good. And nature, I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't think that's a damage stat either because we
Yeah,
have
it is.
holy and we have spiritual and we have the four elements. So I don't know why that would be a separate school of magic, but that's up to you. So, but it
Because
doesn't make
like,
sense.
how are you gonna like talk to animals? How?
Um,
No way. No
it's more
how.
like
No.
uh, okay, whatever. Anyhow, like
Yeah, I guess
Yankel
spiritual,
said,
right? That
yeah,
does
it's
kind
more
of cover it.
spiritual, but
All right, taking out nature as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would create another separate skill list, just normal skills, and what I would actually do is let players put points into that as well somehow.
Mhm. Nope.
So
If you got it, I'll give it to you. It's gonna
okay,
be kind of like how, um, it's kind of like how in original D&D, you just kind of like got shit randomly. Like you're like, you know what? You've been doing this a lot. You have this shit now.
Mm.
So it's gonna be like that.
all right. Well, anyhow, like we
Mhm.
said, this is the third character creation. We're gonna do one more after this, and then if you guys haven't seen the my other videos, please check those out and check out the campaign that we're going to be playing with these characters. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in a bit.